Good morning. As you know me, my name is Arlene Jesus, and today we won't talk about an artist, a science, or someone who is known for inventions or discoveries. We'll talk about someone who changed the world in a different way by standing up against inequality and injustice. A man who didn't need to use violence to be heard and who used his words and actions to make history in the fight of civic rights. Today we'll talk about Martin Luther King Jr., who is a leader who dreamed of a fire war and dedicated his life to making reality. Okay, who was Martin Luther King Jr.? Martin Luther King was an American pastor and activist who became the most recognized leader of the civil rights movement in the United States of America during the 1950s and 1960s. He was born on January 15 and 20 in 1929 and in Atlanta, Georgia, and was assassinated on April 4 in 1968. So, what he did? Well, Martin Luther King, he fought peacefully against racial and he fought peacefully against racial discrimination toward African Americans. He organized and participated in violent march and protests to demand equal rights, and he led the march on Washington in 1963, where he delivered his famous speech, "I Have a Dream." And he supported laws that end racial segregation and promote voting rights. Well, what was his great contribution? He inspired social change through nonviolence. He helped in legal racial segregation in the United States, and he motivated millions of people around the world to fight for justice peacefully, and he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964. Why is he important to the world? Well, Martin Luther King Jr. didn't just fight for equality in the USA. His message of peace, respect, and justice inspired human rights movements in many other countries. Okay, I have a dream that one day all of God's children will be able to join hands. Here we have an phrase of this person, and Martin Luther King Jr. changed the world with his peaceful words and actions. Thanks to his courage and leadership, millions of people today have more freedom and rights. His legacy reminds us that the fight for justice can be done with love and without violence. Here we have the video
I have a
of this.
dream that one day down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification, one day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day
Here's his famous
down
speech
in
about
Alabama, with its vicious
racial
racists,
discrimination.
with its governor.
Thanks for your attention. That's all for today. And bye.